Ray J just revealed his heart is functioning at only 25%. Doctors have told him he may not survive past 2027. The hospital videos are shocking, but what he confessed about how he got there might be even more disturbing. On January 7th, 2026, TMZ broke the news that Ray J had been admitted to a Las Vegas hospital. The initial diagnosis was severe pneumonia, but doctors noticed something else during their examination. His heart wasn't working right. The footage that came out from that hospital room spread across social media like wildfire. There's Ray J, 45 years old, lying in a hospital bed connected to monitors and IV lines, wearing a blue medical cap while doctors run cardiac tests. Within hours, the video had racked up millions of views across Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and X. The videos showed him awake and talking, but clearly struggling. Medical staff were running x-rays and echocardiograms, moving with the kind of urgency that tells you something serious is happening. This wasn't Ray J's first rodeo with pneumonia either. Back in 2021, he was hospitalized in Miami with the same condition. He needed oxygen support and later told reporters he genuinely thought he was going to die. He was sharing a hospital wing with COVID-19 patients, though he tested negative himself. The fear was real enough that he opened up about it publicly, describing how he struggled to breathe and felt death closing in. But this time was different. This time, the pneumonia was just the surface problem. During Instagram live sessions around January 25th through 27th, Ray J dropped a bombshell that had hundreds of thousands of viewers completely stunned. His heart was only functioning at 25% capacity. Even people without medical degrees knew that sounded catastrophically low. Billboard picked up the story immediately, noting how emotional Ray J became as he thanked his supporters while explaining just how bad things had gotten. Let me break down what that 25% actually means. In medical terms, this is called ejection fraction. It measures the percentage of blood your left ventricle pumps out with each heartbeat. A normal, healthy heart operates between 55% and 70%. Ray J's heart was working at less than half the efficiency needed for basic bodily functions. That puts him squarely in the category of severe heart failure. I want to thank everybody for praying for me, Ray J said during one of those live sessions. I was in the hospital. My heart's only beating like 25%. But as long as I stay focused and stay on the right path, everything will be all right. People magazine reported something even more chilling. According to Ray J, doctors told him he has months to live. The statement sent shockwaves through the entertainment industry. This is Ray J we're talking about, the guy who gave us Sexy Canny, which hit number 3 on the Billboard Hot 100 and went double platinum. The reality TV star who entertained millions with For the Love of Ray J back in 2009. The entrepreneur who built Raycon wireless earbuds into a business that's generated over $300 million in revenue. He's Brandy's younger brother and Snoop Dogg's first cousin. This is entertainment royalty. And now he's staring down a timeline that might not extend past next year. What makes this story even more devastating is what Ray J said about how he got here. He didn't blame genetics or bad luck. He pointed the finger directly at himself and the lifestyle he'd been living for decades. Heavy alcohol consumption through countless parties, clubs, and industry events. Substance use that he referenced with obvious regret, though he didn't go into specific details. The relentless partying culture that comes with celebrity life, where excess isn't just tolerated, it's expected and celebrated. Vibe magazine reported that Ray J described one side of his heart as essentially damaged beyond what doctors initially expected. The pneumonia might have been what got him into that hospital bed, but the underlying heart condition was the real crisis. And according to him, it was entirely preventable. Think about Ray J's career trajectory. He started in this industry when he was just 16 years old. His debut album, Everything You Want, dropped in 1997. That's nearly 3 decades of being in the spotlight, navigating the entertainment world's notorious party scene, dealing with the pressures and temptations that come with fame. For years, he operated under that sense of invincibility that youth and celebrity status can create, the belief that you're somehow immune to the consequences that affect regular people. Now he's facing the harsh reality that nobody gets a free pass. Your body keeps score, regardless of how famous you are or how much money you've made. The outpouring of support from fans and fellow celebrities has been massive. Social media exploded with prayers, well wishes, and shocked reactions. People who followed Ray J's career from the beginning, who grew up listening to his music or watching his reality shows, suddenly confronted with the possibility that he might not be around much longer. The comment sections filled with stories from fans sharing their own experiences with heart disease, offering advice, sharing resources, hoping he'd find a way through this. What's particularly sobering is the timeline. If doctors are right about their prognosis, Ray J could have less than 2 years left. That's not an abstract medical statistic. That's a real person with a family, with children, with people who love him, facing a very finite countdown. Ray J has said he's committed to staying focused and getting on the right path, whether that means dramatic lifestyle changes, advanced medical interventions, or both. He hasn't fully detailed. But the urgency is clear. When your heart is operating at 25% capacity, you're running on borrowed time. Every day becomes precious in a way most people never have to contemplate until it's too late. The broader conversation this raises goes beyond one celebrity's health crisis. How many other people in the entertainment industry are walking around with similar time bombs inside their bodies, created by years of excess and poor choices? How many are operating under that same false sense of invincibility that Ray J admitted fooled him for so long? The culture of partying and substance use in celebrity circles isn't exactly a secret, but we rarely see the consequences spelled out this starkly. Ray J's willingness to be vulnerable about his condition, to share those hospital videos and speak openly about his failing heart, serves as a wake-up call, not just for celebrities, but for anyone who's been pushing their body to its limits and assuming they'll deal with the consequences later. Later has arrived for Ray J, and according to his doctors, he might not have much of it left. So here's the question I want you to think about. If you knew you had months to live because of choices you made, what would you change right now? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if this story hit you hard, make sure you're subscribed because we'll be following Ray J's journey and bringing you updates as they come. Hit that like button and share this with someone who needs to hear it.